I
Explain
repeat,
it.
don't worry. Two topics are the problem of Naxalism and insurgency has been contained several times by armed forces. However, it resurfaces in newer regions and is becoming more and more lethal day by day. Several political outfits are also seeking their tacit help. What, in your opinion, is the most important cause for insurgency and spread of Naxalism or insurgency? A. Weak political will. B. Naxal or insurgent groups seek ceasefire or amnesty only to regroup and strike. C. Divisive forces are being protected by political organization. Second topic. Arms smuggling and drug peddling is giving rise to homegrown terrorism organization. What, in your opinion, should the government do to prevent these activities? A. Come down heavily on such anti-national elements. B. Strengthen intelligence agency and border security organization. C. Hand over vigilance, intelligence, and control of border to army. Select one of the topic and discuss.
Gentlemen, we shall go with the second topic, that is regarding the smuggling of arms and ammunition in India, as it is very prevalent in recent times.
I think we should go for the Naxalism.
Yes, I also agree with Tajinder. Because of the Naxalism is the we have more idea about.
Okay, we shall go with Naxalism.
Right, gentlemen. Once you've selected topic now, I repeat the topic. The problem of Naxalism and insurgency has been contained several times by armed forces. However, it resurfaces in new region and is becoming more and more lethal day by day. Several political outfits are also seeking their help, tacit help. What, in your opinion, is the most important cause of insurgency and spread of Naxalism? A. Weak political will. B. Naxal or insurgents group seek ceasefire or amnesty only to regroup and strike. C. Divisive forces are being protected by political organization. Please discuss. No writing.
Uh,
You're not supposed to write anything. Yeah.
I think the problem of Naxalism has been contained to very extent. Like if you see the Naxalism affected area that was during the early 2000s, and if you see the Naxalism affected area uh, in 2025, it has been contained to very extent. That is due to the heavy breakdown by the armed forces, be it CRPF, and they have formed very professional forces to crack down on them. They have also cracked down on them
Yes, according to me, the
by
nationalism is a process of thinking. It is not supported by any political party or something, but it is process of thinking. Uh, as we see that the army, CRPF commandos uh, do operations in Naxal hit areas of Chhattisgarh. They used to regroup. After some days, they used to recruit Naxalites from small villagers, and they used to uh, mind wash their thoughts against government and get recruited in the next
yeah,
Naxals.
so basically a re-education program or to basically change their ideology should be the focus, as
Yes,
they all are following the Marxist ideology, and so I think that is the main reason. The political ideology that they follow is one of the main reason that they keep coming back.
yes, I truly agree with you. We need to change their ideology as they have some major agendas which they want from the government, but government for some reasons is not able to listen to their points, and we should come to table and talk so that we can stop this Naxalism.
Also, yeah, definitely we should talk, but we should the government should also focus on developing the Naxalite areas, right? If the government develops the area, brings the opportunity to the Naxals, they'll definitely grab that opportunity, and instead of
No,
focusing on the Naxalism,
according to
they'll
me,
definitely
according to me,
focus.
according to me, this Naxalism is because of development of those area only. Because most of the Naxalites are tribal people. They want their forest to be conserved. But as the government is doing rapid urbanization, their interests are not met. They want their forest to be conserved, but there is deforestation due to urbanization. So that's why they are fighting for nature. Some
Yeah, so government can basically create a rehabilitation program, right? If a development is being taken place in a certain area, they can probably tell them, inform them about that, about the different types of opportunities that is being offered by the government. The government can also inform them about the greater future prospect, that rather than focusing on the Naxalism, if they focus on education and focus on skill, that will create the future for their children's, and create a better future for them.
Yes,
right.
I agree. But the main reason was main point was coming the tendency of that way of thinking of Naxalism, that the person that's not it not likable for this for it means the mentality was the different from how we can think about it. So
Yes, I truly agree with you. Their mentality is totally different from the people living in other areas. We need to change their thought process. So, as Tejinder mentioned, that we need to spread awareness regarding education, and we should also give them employment and good education, skill development, so that they
Yes,
children will be strong.
rehabilitation and re-education should be the main priority of government, so that the ideology which they are following should be, changed.
Yes, if we provide them education, then their
it means they not require the education. They need the his area, which is which of the he that means he can he protect here his area. Then he not to be need the education. We think different types to give her to like money or financial or hospitality, not only education.
Yeah, basically we should focus on re-education, right? Not on education, re-education, to basically counter their ideological views, as they're following a specific type of ideology, right? They're following a specific type of ideology in which they are brainwashed. So I think re-education programs should be the main priority by the government. They should crack down on the leaders who basically
Okay.
recruit the
Okay, we'll stop it here only. What was the topic? All of you, why I said the three leads which are given to you was what, in your opinion, should government do? The reasons for this in such a was first weak political will. Number two was Naxal incidents, they seek ceasefire or amnesty only to regroup. Third was divisive forces are being protected by political organization. There are the three leads were given to you, and you are supposed to take one of the lead all three of you are discussing a topic which has no relevance to these three leads. All of you are talking about that. Then they have been talking development, negotiation, skill, rehabilitation, re-education. Now, is it related to three leads that we have given it? No. Similarly, now Ayush, you are also talking about change, thought process, education, and all. It is all unrelated, all unrelated. So if that is the case, now what is the use? Now, as far as the Kumbh is concerned, you talk about a mental, thinking process wrong. So all three of you are totally washed out because none of you have understood the topic that you have to talk specific to the leads that will be given to you. And if you don't, then it's a sheer wastage on there. Then you have got the tendency to halt and then talk about it. You are still, the flow is missing. Kumbar, you are not at all in a position coming out. You're not at all coming at all. Then there's an issue. Now, as far as Ayush is concerned, you have got an idea, but you are unrelated to the topics, to the point. What's the use of doing this? Is there any use? Tell me yourself. Understand, topics are repeated only once, and it is again, once you've selected the topic, then it is again given back to you. And once you announce the topic, you must listen to the leads properly and try and restrict your thinking and discussion only to the leads, three leads that have been given to you. And there you can take all of you can take only one lead, or all three of you can different leads, or only give the points for and against other points. That's so simple. It's a simple discussion. And if you do this, you're just going to waste away. Don't go at all. You must have, I said, you got no, because which topic is going to come to you, you do not know. Because topics I know, it's a n number of topics are there. And these topics are every time, monthly basis or 3 months, they are all revised. So no two, even if they are same, it doesn't matter, because the people who talk, they are being selected there based on their performance. Okay, any doubt, all of you? Any question? First, let's start, Kumbar. Any doubt?
Sir, it means the topic was
insurgency is on progress, and it is becoming more and more lethal by day by day. What, in your opinion, are the reasons for this spread of Naxalism? The three leads were given: is the weak political will. Number two was the Naxals and insurgents are seeking asylum or that temporary ceasefire, wanting to regroup and strike again. Number three was these Naxals are getting political support from the people, from the political support. That's why they're progressing. So your discussion should restrict between these 3 points itself. Development, no, we are not asked how to control it. We are not asked that question at all. So you must understand the problem and try and answer, try and discuss within those domains that have been talked to you. Are you saying any doubt?
Yes, sir. At the starting, when two options are given about Naxalism and arms ammunitions, so can we conduct a voting type to get to
First and
selection?
foremost, that itself you are wrong. None of you, all three of you, simply jump to conclusion will attack Naxalism. Why? When you talk, you do no voting is required. What you really require is, let's gentlemen, why do you want to say Naxalism? Because this is one of the which is coming almost to come. Red corridor, which was there for Spain, from Nepal to almost Maharashtra, is almost cut down. But still, it is one of the problems this government of India are facing. With a lot many people are sacrificing their life for this. As it is important that we must really discuss the Naxalism as such. That's how you should have come to that. If you simply come, I will talk Naxalism, you accepted it. You have to give a reason and logic for that. It's a discussion. It's a part of discussion itself. No voting required. It's not democracy in the parliament that you are raising your hand and talking about it. Isn't that? Where is your video?
So, but usually the GTO asks to, he says that if you're in favor of this topic, you can raise your hand.
Who says? That is at last.
So, in my previous attempt,
And that is
yes,
last.
sir.
That is after you have selected. You have to your game is that is last attempt, is last one. That is let him decide what he wants to do. How did you as a group come to come? That is for the GTO decide. GTO can interview anywhere. If three of you are talking about, okay, we'll talk next, and others are talking, we will talk about drug trafficking, then what happens? GTO has, okay, tell me, raise your hand. That is for him to decide. How are you bothered about it? Are you going to give your election, their election ho raha kya? You are supposed to
No,
discuss
no.
as a candidate.
Yes, sir.
It is his bloody duty to perform what he wants to do. Okay. This is the way, if you are all three of us was solved. Simple. Listen to that, and topics are given only once. They are not repeated. Never ever ask any question there in SSV as a fundamental rule. Be attentive. Look at him, what he's taking on there. There's no pen and pencil permitted. You have to do what is available there itself. Okay? Right then.